Ascensions. I hope all is well. Sag Nation, excuse my absence for a minute. I got a bit sick, but I'm back. Let's get right into, and excuse me, because you're going to hear probably the raspiness in my voice. The more I talk, the more it comes out. Got a little bit of a sore throat still, but I think we can still pull through. Let's get into it for the Sag Nation. This may resonate for you if you have Sagittarius and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you happen to be cross-watching for a Sag. With Sag, before I hit record, I heard break check. I heard shoulder check. And I heard anorexic. So I don't know, somebody could be shoulder checking you this week. Somebody might be trying to get some type of reaction out of you, Sagittarius. And maybe some of you might need to get your brakes checked. Your brake pad. Something on your car might need to be serviced. That's for some Saggy out there. Let's get into it. Sagittarius, Saturn. Saturn, Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Spirit guide is trying to give you some type of structure. Structure may be needed with something, a child, maybe with yourself. Maybe you might feel like you're not this week. Maybe you don't have time management down. And you feel like you're wasting a lot of time. All right. I think you're going to really be indulging in your shadow side. Some things are going to kind of bring you there. I think structure is coming here because it's time to break some type of cycle. You got some type of recurring situation. And this is like becomes some type of stagnant energy, it feels like. Well, I want to say Leo, but I know I'm reading for Sag. I'm also hearing Gemini. Yeah, that's what it is. It's some type of distractions. Some of you, it's honestly that maybe you feel burnt out this week. Or let me see what was going through your mind last week. Okay, yes. The same thing. The same thing that played out last week. The same thing that's going on this weekend. And maybe spilling into next week may have a lot to do with the fact that it is time to get unstuck. Get out of the cycle. You might be avoiding feeling some type of way, or like I said, you're distracting yourself from something. There is a solution to every problem. So I think that this is where your guides are encouraging you to look for some type of solution. You're doing your work the same way over and over. Maybe this is you with a lot of structure. And maybe for some of you, it may be time for flexibility. This week, it looks like it's time to create some type of solution so that you can raise the bar in some type of way. Or maybe professionally, that's what you're striving to do. We did talk about structure. Maybe you're aiming for some type of promotion. Let's really see what's going on with the Saggies. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides. You got a Scorpio that pops into your reading. Yeah, I think that this is definitely a week that you're very career-focused, career-driven. Some of you may be thinking about leaving a traditional job to maybe start your own career. Or this is your guide saying, if you want your career to flourish and get to the level that you would like, it may require you, again, to create some type of structure. Some of you work successfully autonomously. You're seeking some type of autonomy. You want to work by yourself. Or this is where you feel like your talents are best displayed. But it feels like there's some type of distraction. Wow, okay. Psychic abilities. Get to that in a second. I think that might be something that might become completely apparent to you. You got to be able to take care of yourself. If you have some type of travel plans, I think that travel plans got delayed last week. This week, Sagittarius, I think you might be deciding to consider that again. Yeah, it might be necessary this week for you to redirect your thoughts. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Some type of stagnant energy. If you do have a business, you might feel like there's a lack of growth. Or something is not what a goal that you had in mind is not where you would like it to be. This is the time to break out of that stuck energy and redirect your thoughts. You might be getting this type of renewed energy here, like newfound motivation to do something. And I think that this is what's going to put things back in balance for you. Because I feel like a lot of things have been unpredictable, or maybe you feel like you're unpredictable, or that someone around you is. Somebody lacks follow through. So yeah, this week it feels like you're going to find a way to, or this is like the assignment from your guides, to create some type of balance for yourself. To end some type of suffering, because it looks like you're in a cycle, but you're not happy in that cycle. You're trapping yourself into it. Some of you have the means to maybe travel and leave, but it feels like there's some type of pattern mentally that you're stuck in. This feels like some type of victim mentality. You might feel attacked in some type of way. This could be a spiritual attack. This could be verbal. All right, what's going on with Saggies? I think some of you do own your own business. Or at work. Things could be, if you don't, then I think some of you want to. Okay, let me read it how I see it here. Some of you may have a desire to start your own business. Because it just definitely feels like this is a week that you feel very driven, career focused, or something kind of puts your energy in that area. You're able to refocus, get out of this trapped, stagnant mentality, and you're going to come up with some type of creative idea. Maybe you are a trendsetter, and maybe you're stepping back into that role. Some of you might be kind of slowing down from a job because of a pregnancy. Yeah, I think you're going to be making some long-range goals. I think you're going to be reevaluating. I think, yeah, this is a career-focused reading. It looks like a career-focused week for you, Sagittarius, or education possibly, if you're not. Same thing. I think that, yeah, you're going to be finding some type of tool that you need to increase your income. I think your tool is your mind. Or come up with some type of solution. There's a solution to every problem. So let me see what's going on with your money, okay? Since we're talking about career. Oh, wow. Yeah, you got some new beginnings here. With work? You might be deciding to go down a completely different path. I think you've been procrastinating on something. You've been fixated on mistakes that maybe you made in the past. And that could be what's kind of like disturbing your confidence. But I think you have some type of curiosity for something else. And I think your guys are saying make room to open the door for something else. Or interrupt some type of pattern where you could maybe do something differently. Yeah, I think that there could have been some type of financial loss in the past. This week, it feels like things pick up for you. If you do have your own business, or things have been unpredictable, or this is something that you're worried about. If I start my own business, am I going to be able to survive the ups and downs financially? I think that you are. I think that some of you, there has been some type of financial loss, job loss in the past that brings you to this idea or this notion that maybe you should start your own thing, or you are, and you're wondering if you're still like on the right track, and it looks like you are. Some of you are. Maybe you're thinking about taking some courses, going to school, starting an online business. Okay? I see something manifesting very well for you. But I think that some of you are staying in a job that's just not really vibing with you. So I think some of you might be deciding to let something go. But you might feel like it's just too much of a risk. And this could be Sagittarius, where you could be missing some financial opportunities because of this fear mentality. Something may need to end. in order for you to get out of some type of anguish. I think this is some type of mental anguish. There's something here that needs to... See, this is definitely a week of transformation. Something may need to change and transform in your situation in order for you to get someplace different. I think this week you might be having a conversation with someone. This could be a job interview. That could be what this new beginning is about. You could be offered another position. This could be some type of raise. This is some type of financial upgrade, I feel. I think that Sagittarius or cross watcher, you've met the same type of people. Maybe it's the same type of people that have disappointed you over and over again. Maybe you've given a lot of yourself. You sacrificed a lot for someone, bent over backwards for the wrong people. And maybe there's some regret about that. So this week, Sagittarius Nation, I think that this is your guide's way of saying, look out for yourself. And this is not to say this in like a very unhealthy, disconnected way. But this is like finding some type of balance. And it's taking a step back from a situation if it's not giving you what you deserve. Whether this is a job or a relationship or whatever. Let's see. I think that there is some type of progression that you're going to be receiving when it comes to a gift of yours. We talked about psychic abilities or some type of spiritual path that I feel like you're going to be tapping into. Some of you, you're just getting your start with this. You're at the beginning stages of your journey with maybe some type of spiritual calling. Some of you, if you have a business, it's hurting right now. I did say that if this is you, there's going to be some money that comes in to help you, you know, kind of like move things along. But this is definitely your guide saying be strategic though about how you spend your money. Okay, you're definitely there's gonna be a need to balance your budget, but I really do feel like, yeah, money picks, if money was a bit frustrating for you last week, I think you're going to be having some money this week. Something that you've done in the past ends up coming through this week to, I don't know, like there's some type of payoff to some type of investment. Okay? And I think that you're going to be able to build a foundation for something, a foundation for yourself, for your family. You're building something. You might feel like you haven't gotten any traction yet, but I think that you are. I think that it's your mind, the thoughts that you're thinking that are creating a lot of anguish for you, that are keeping you from realizing that you're an unstoppable force, Sagittarius. So there might be some type of challenge that comes up this week. Unforeseen. I think it's a financial situation. Let me see. Receiving. Thank you, spirit guides. Yes, I think it's a financial situation. I think you're going to be on the receiving end of some money this week, Sagittarius. Somebody owes you money. I see it being paid back to you. Or if there's something that, yeah, you trusted somebody. You entrusted somebody with some money. I think that money is coming back to you. Some of you, this could be in the form of a sale of a home. You could be receiving a home loan, possibly. I can't help but to notice something here about your health, Sagittarius. Your health, the health of someone around you. So random, I know, but some of you could be going to get an x-ray. There might be something about your health or someone's health around you that might be kind of hidden, and it seems like it may not be uncovered unless it's looked at closer. So I think that you might be at a point where you might be thinking, Sagittarius, that something is wrong with your health. Your guides are saying put some type of plan in motion to go and get something looked at in order to alleviate your fears about something that could be going on. This week, Sag Nation, I think self-doubt could hit you kind of hard in some area of your life. So I think this is where you might be kind of like rallying around your community or a circle of friends, circle of people that you trust to maybe give you some type of advice about how to follow through on something here. Definitely have a job interview. You have a tough decision here that I feel like you're going to be making this week. Some type of dilemma, okay? We talked about it. It comes right back up. And I think that you're going to be gathering the information or the steps, putting those steps in order in order to be able to succeed. But you see, you got to get out of your head, Sagittarius. I feel like for some of you Saggies, it's the stories that you're telling yourself that is creating a lot of blockages and delays for you. As soon as I part the deck, I see a reunion. Okay. You're going to be getting some type of closure about something. Someone may be coming to you to get some type of closure. You may be looking for closure from someone. I think that someone doesn't have the courage to approach you. Sagittarius. Somebody that does not want a commitment, or this could be you seeking closure, and like a friends with benefits situation. You have sexual chemistry with someone, Saggies. But I just don't think that somebody is on the same page with you about wanting a serious love relationship. For some of you, this is your twin flame. Some type of illusion, okay? Somebody's painting some type of illusion for you. Camouflaging it in some type of way. You're going to be able to see the truth about something. I promise you. What is this closure situation about, Holy Spirit? Finding out the truth crushed me. Thank you, Spirit Guides. For some of you, this is you going to investigate the truth about something. Like I said, because you definitely sense that you're getting some type of disconnected information. You're getting bits and pieces, fragments of what's really going on. I think you're going to find out the truth about something here. So you're going to be shown some type of proof, or you're going to find something for yourself, some type of receipts. Do you need some type of receipts for, private practice? Some of you may need to go to the doctor. Private practice. You own your own business. You may need to keep some type of receipts or records here. Yeah, you got this thirsty type of energy. You got somebody around you, Sag, just looking for some type of drama. I did say misery loves company, okay? Somebody feels threatened by you in some type of way. And for some of you, yeah, somebody is getting out of a love triangle situation, and you might be finding out that somebody's back on the market, and this is where someone is coming to try to reconcile with you. Okay, it could have been where someone could be looking for closure, but instead it feels like it turns into a reconciliation. This could be somebody in the military. I think somebody might be getting out of jail too. Saggies. This could be some type of business meeting. I see some type of meeting, okay? You're meeting up with somebody. It does not have to be a formal meeting, but I see some type of, I want to say business meeting. I don't know, Sag. I think sometimes it may be necessary for you to get your own closure. You might be looking for closure for someone else, but I think that somebody's body language is showing you, like I said, that they're avoiding you or that they're not willing to give you that closure. It's like some of you, Saggies, you're really lost in the past, or this could be the way that someone might be feeling about you. Some of you, yeah, facing your shadow. Rejection. There might be something that you want to communicate to someone, but you might fear that they're going to reject you. That's what I mean. Some type of fear of rejection. Thank you, spirit guides. Emotional healing. This could be you going to the doctor about mental health. Learning how to, see, you're very tearful. Something may trigger a lot of emotion within you, Sagittarius. That's what I mean. Depression, sadness. This could be you maybe going to talk to a counselor about something here. Or, yep, end of a cycle. Some of you, there is it's time for a cycle to end with someone. I think you're going to make the wisest decision possible to cut something loose. But yeah, some of you, I can't help but to notice, back to the psychic ability thing. I definitely feel like some of you are, it's your heart chakra, yeah. You're really hurt about something this week. You're going to be finding yourself like really living in your heart space, emotionally, revisiting a lot of issues that pop up from the past. Measuring your milestones, okay, your successes, that's going to be also important. So it looks like you're focused on your like past perceived mistakes. You got to find balance and look for the positives as well. I think you've lost trust for someone. For some of you, I think you've lost trust with yourself. You're having trouble letting somebody go. But yeah, your guides are telling you the shadow aspect of yourself, you got to focus on your healing. You got to be able to face what's difficult and what's emotional. Because, I mean, your emotions are going to be tapping on your shoulder. That is your closure. Some of you, this is you, Saggies. You're not going back. Or there's someone that you wish would come back, but it's like time to turn the page about something. Somebody might be coming back into your energy. Somebody that might feel like, you know what, they made a complete mistake in this situation. Somebody might be asking for a meetup. This could be somebody that maybe you were in a relationship with prior. You were married to this person, some of you. Excuse me, or you have a child with them. It doesn't have to be that you have kids. It could be a family member. Somebody could be coming to borrow money from you, Saggies. I did talk about that, right? Yeah, so you got somebody that's having a conversation about maybe to come and see you. This could even be your own mom, Saggies. Or you could be going to, I don't know, whomever this family member is, whomever this person is. I see you maybe going to have a meetup with somebody, some type of casual meetup, maybe a conversation. That could be what that closure is about. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Your money, we talked about that. Your career, your health. I think you're going to be having some trust issues. You do, or, you know, something comes up that creates this feeling of distrust. Some of you may need to go to the doctor because you might be finding out that you have some type of bladder, kidney infection, or UTI. And be careful about your conversations. It feels like somebody's really eavesdropping. You got somebody that's thirsty for your information and might be taking the information that you share, taking it to somebody else. And see that this enemy card might have something to do with somebody that you feel is a friend. And that's the change up. Their body language is going to tell you that, you know, somebody is not who you think they are. And that's the person that's creating illusions. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the advice? What is the takeaway from this reading for the Sag Nation, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Make peace with your past. That's the theme this week. Okay? Whatever the shadow aspect is of yourself, where it's really time to clean up some type of emotion, you got to be able to make peace with whatever happened. Whether, like I said, this means that someone comes forward or not. Like I said before, confirmation. Sometimes you have to find, not like I said, but like your guides are telling you, sometimes you have to be able to find closure within self. Sometimes the truth may hurt, but it's like some of you Saggies may have been living in denial. Maybe it may have been easier for you to kind of deny something and not really think about it, but something brings it out this week. Something forces you to have to kind of like go there. Deal with some type of deeper issue, Sagittarius. This is something that you can obviously bounce back from, but you're going to have to find some type of emotion. Yes. Tap into some type of emotion and figure out what's blocking you. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Saggies. Experience the passion of fire. Reignite your life by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. With this alchemy card here, she's got fire in the background also. So we might be multiple fire signs, but I honestly, since she's talking about burning a candle, I think some of you might be deciding to maybe light candles on your situation. Or since we're talking about enemy here, I kind of believe that I mentioned it to you before, that someone might be trying to slow down your progress, might be trying to create some type of chaos for you, might be trying to get in your head. So your guides are saying, Sagittarius Nation, set clear boundaries. Empower yourself by setting limits, such as saying no to a request or socializing less. This type of self-care creates more respectful, healthy relationships. It may be necessary for you to set boundaries on other people that maybe want to maybe come and see you, talk to you, or whatever. I think you might have some, like I said, some deeper issues to really focus on this week. You got some type of past issue that I feel like you are, like I said, is creating health issues. Yes, emotional health, I feel like, but and something is affecting your self-esteem. See, that was what I mean. Some of you, it's you that's your own worst enemy, but like I said, somebody is really an enemy of yours. Butting heads with you. Aries, I meant to say, look at that. I meant to say Gemini. Look at that. Some of you, this is a hidden enemy. Somebody's doing something behind your back. And this is definitely, this is what I mean. Do you see what I mean? The connection here. You got somebody that's doing, saying, or attacking you in some type of way behind your back. You're going to be able to look and see for yourself what the illusion was and who the enemy really is, and setting boundaries with yourself. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting a little bit. But in the end, your guides are telling you, you know what, Sagittarius, this is something that you can handle. Center yourself. Pull yourself back together. Refocus. Reinvigorate your energy. Get your fire back. Something may knock you down for a minute, Sagittarius, but it looks like you're more than capable of getting back up. And I promise you, sometimes it might have something to do with the way that you present yourself. Some people might see you as like an easy target, basically, or some people may see you as weak, Sagittarius. That's hard to believe about Sag, but I don't know. Some people may try you this week, okay? So be mindful, Sag, about how you carry yourself, okay? Because we're definitely tapping in to the shadow aspect of yourself this week, Sag. Don't be afraid to go there. It's going to get kind of deep emotionally, but this is something that you can handle. Last but not least, your guides are saying it's time to reveal your gifts. So this could be where you are having That might be where you're afraid that people are going to reject you. You may feel like you have some type of gift. You may have a bright opportunity to be able to shine or showcase some type of gift. I think you're going to be able to, I don't know, that's for somebody. For some of you, it looks like it may be time to lighten your load, delegate, ask for help if you need it. I promise you, Sagittarius, is not a sign of weakness to ask for help if you need it, especially if this is like something emotional that you're going through and you may need a shoulder to cry on. I think your guides are saying, for some of you, this might be you being that for your children. Or some of you are reconnecting with your children or someone that you have kids with. All right, Sag Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope that it helped. Sag Nation, if you'd like to book a personal, you can book on my website. Have a wonderful, prosperous, focused week, Sagittarius. I will see y'all next week. Peace out, Saggies.